What's up guys, and welcome to Meso Hendo Plays, my new Let's Play channel. Just a quick heads up before you start this video, this is a re-upload from my original channel, which you can check out here if you want to. I'm currently in the process of moving all of the Let's Plays that I did on that channel over to this one, so apologies if the quality isn't quite up to scratch. I didn't start very well with these Let's Plays, but until I get the backlog caught up onto this new channel, any new Let's Plays will be uploaded on the old channel for now, so go check it out if you have time. With that being said, let's get to the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here. We have another Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer on deck. So, I've been kind of just enjoying myself recording these, just having fun with it. 3 days in a row now I've recorded, and we'll see when I get around to editing them. Hopefully not too long before these end up on the channel, but we'll see how it goes. So anyways, we have another weekend seed, and again, these have 5 mods added to it. So the moving quick one, so the all growth ability start at level 3. That one's just nice to get around quicker. Vanilla drive leveling, so really gotta hope that none of the drives or none of the forms have a proof, which actually they don't, because as you can see, the proofs are on all the last non-data boss of a world. So at worst, we might be missing, I don't know, maybe some magic. Hopefully nothing too bad. The bias check's late. That one does kind of suck, because it means I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of searching to get to the end of all of it and get all of the important checks that I need. And then of course the cups are enabled, but thankfully we know where the proofs are going to be. It's just how many checks do I want to try to get before I lose my mind. As far as the tracker, so the only one that we're not going to be going to is going to be Space Paranoids, so it's not too bad. But yeah, excited to hop into this again, share my randomizer experiences with you all. It's funny, we had a pretty simple, straightforward seed for the first go-round, and then the second one was just absolutely awful. Alright, so as this is a normal seed, I will go ahead and start in Pride Lands like I tend to do. And by normal I mean the battle levels are not going to be all screwy. Because with them not being that screwy, that means that this battle should net me some decent experience. Okay. You know, for some reason I thought I got more levels there. Oh! Alright, I was not expecting magic so early on. So since all of the proofs are going to end up being on the last boss of each world, I've really got to figure out which ones Tracker will, be my best friend here, because I definitely won't want to waste my time trying to get through some worlds if I know there's nothing on the last boss. But alright, torn pages. Since the proofs are going to be on bosses, I probably won't go to 100 Acre Wood, just because I try to avoid it if I can. Okay, so the torn pages were the last thing here. Next up, I will go ahead and hop into Agrabah. I'll probably go all the way until the Trial of Strength, I think it's called, in the cave. Yeah, knowing that one of the proofs is not on Ground Shaker is definitely a good thing. If I had to make a list of bosses I would not want it to be on, Ground Shaker. Oh wow, I just realized Kingdom Key is 1010. So I might be sticking with Kingdom Key the whole time. Alright, we got Magnet, Wisdom, and there's still more, so let's hop into the cave. Anyways, as I was saying, so Ground Shaker's one, the Pirates of the Caribbean, I can't remember the name of it right now, the one that steals all the gold, definitely another. Not a big fan of the experiment in Halloween Town. I don't know why. That boss battle never really excites me. I guess not a huge fan of the Jafar fight either. The rest of them are okay though. I do wonder what qualifies as a final boss. Like, Does Twilight Town technically have one, since the final battle there is a fight against the nobodies?
Huh. Yeah.
Alright, so now that we're back, I think go ahead and hop into Twilight Town. Allow me to get a couple levels with Wisdom Form as well. Alright, so fire is not the only thing here. Okay. Now that we're done there, gonna run over to Disney Castle. Yeah, Disney Castle is one, thankfully, that if it's on the final boss here, we will know fairly soon. Blizzard, still something here, so there's decent chance that there's a proof here, which would be fantastic, because this would be one of the easier worlds to get a proof from. Oh no. Oh no! Oh man. Well, there's no reason to take on Final Pete then. Yeah, of course the game's not going to be that nice to me. Okay, well with that we will head to Hollow Bastion. Alright, so nothing from the first visit, but I'll go ahead and jump back in. Ooh, second chance. There's some more here, sweet. Okay, Promise Charm. Yeah, this seed has been, in the early stages, a little mixed. Couple of decent important checks right off the bat, and then mostly nothing of what I'm looking for. So I think next up, I'm going to go ahead and beat the Land of Dragons. Because since the battle level is probably a little under mine at the moment, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and knock out the first visit here. And if I'm lucky, this is where the proof will be. Because this one is not too difficult to get through. Especially the second trip. The second trip is so quick. The boss itself is... it's okay. But it's mainly just how fast you get through everything. It's always kind of funny to me whenever I get an item that's in the same spot as it would be in a normal game. Like the AP boost right there. It's like, ah, good, the randomizer is working flawlessly. That random AP boost showed up exactly where the other AP boost does. Alright, final form. Okay, so with that out of the way, go ahead and hop into Beats Castle as well. It's another one where if one of the proofs were on the end of this world, I would not be too upset about it. Not that I actually just had a seed for yesterday that Zaldin was the final proof, and that one sucked. But Zaldin himself is not too bad of a boss. And the second trip here is pretty straightforward, so it's not too difficult to get through. 1 pages, okay. I haven't really said much through this little section because there's not really been much of anything here. Yeah, there's just the torn pages outside, and then even by like ability standard, I've not seen anything. Okay, there's thunder, and thankfully there's still something here, so... still got a chance it's on Zaldin. Love being high enough level to where one limit can kill a boss. It's fantastic. There's Magnet, and Beast Castle's still open, sweet. I think I'm gonna go back to Twilight Town, just because there are a lot of chests on the second visit. See if maybe I can get a couple magic. Okay. Now with this one, what I'm thinking is, since I got Final Form, and I got
Let's go.
Magnera.
Thunder. Thunder.
Yeah. I think that was a good decision to come here. here. And still something else here. So there's a chance. Again, I don't know exactly how it works if the final battle of a world also counts as a boss, like the Thousand Heartless battle or the battle that you do with Axel there. I don't know for sure. Alright, well, I'm about to head into the Hydra battle, and there was, again, nothing really here. It's definitely been a little bit more of a dull seed, I would say. Yeah, I don't know, the first 2 seeds that I did, it just felt like there was something happening every little bit. So I feel like I was able to talk a little bit more, kind of commentate on what I'm thinking and what I'm doing, but this one, because all of the proofs are on the final boss, it's kind of, I guess the best way I could put it is because there's a lot of just mindless, I gotta get to the end of each world. I don't feel like I'm talking as much. Okay, reflect to finish off first part. Still stuff here, so there's a chance it could be on Hades, which, again, similar to Zaldin, is not a great boss, but the second trip to Olympus Coliseum is so quick. Alright, so now what I'm thinking is I think I might want to go back to Land of Dragons. Again, it's such a short trip. There's a lot of chests in the throne room that I can check before I have to go to the final boss. Just Master Form. Alright, so Master Form is the last one here. So at least I know I don't have to go to the final boss here. Similarly, I think I'm going to go ahead and go to Beast Castle. I know there's one important check. I think it's whenever you go talk to Beast. Alright, so there's a chance Zaldin could have it. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if I'm ready for Zaldin yet. But you know what? I'm willing to give it a try. I'm feeling a little risky right now, so I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Whew. Let's see what happens. Alright, Zaldin did indeed have one of the proofs. So, thank goodness one of them was not too bad. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop back over to Agrabah, because I should be, if I'm high enough level to take on Zaldin, I'm high enough level to finish the first run through Agrabah. Okay, Thunder, and that's the end of Agrabah. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and hop into the world it never was now. Cheese through Roxas. No, there is a chance, though, that one of the proofs is going to be on Final Xemnas. Or not Final Xemnas, but, you know what I mean. The Xemnas right before the final battle. Alright. I always feel a little bad cheesing Roxas, but, it's for the randomizer, so what you gonna do? Alright, so we got Stitch here. Not bad. Alright, so didn't really get anywhere. We got Stitch, which is okay. So I'm gonna go check out Port Royal, see what we got here. With my luck, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be on that stinking gold, steel, and heartless.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, another one that was pretty boring. I don't want to, but I'm gonna go right back in. Just so I can check the chests on the other islands over here. And we'll see. Oh, yep, I'm definitely feeling that it's gonna be on the whatever this guy's called. Sure enough, looks like it's gonna be on this guy. One of the few that I did not want. The Grim Reaper. That's right. I just remembered. This is why I hate that guy. He did 4 in a row of that stupid move that you can't hit with magic, and it sucks up all the medallions around him. Okay. Oh my god, I hate that battle so much. Yep, it figures. Okay, so with that, I still got Olympus Coliseum, I've still got Halloween Town, still got World Never Was, and I still got Simulated Twilight Town. I guess Halloween Town. Alright, so I'm back. Game decided to say screw you for complaining about the experiment boss and crashed on me. So I know that Reflect is on the experiment. I don't feel like facing it again just to get Reflect. Not that Reflect is... Reflega is good, but I have Reflera right now. It's not like I'm going from the worst Reflect to the second best type of thing. So ultimately, I'm gonna skip that boss. I'm good with Reflera, so we will get through Olympus Coliseum and see what's on Hades.
Gather!
But yeah, this game really likes to mess with me. Again, it's like that very first randomizer that I recorded my gameplay of. That was so weird for me because it was so easy to get the proofs and to get done. This is more what I'm used to, and the last one as well was on Data Zalden.
Give me strength.
Like that's typically the proof that I end up seeing. So for this game to be like, yeah, you know, it's on the experiment, the one you don't really like, and then I go face the experiment, it's not there. It's just it's fitting. This game hates me. I get it. Okay, diamond ring. No way. Says something on one of the cups. I don't think one of the cups would have. God, so that means I'm looking at either Simulated Twilight Town, World That Never Was, or Twilight Town. Unless the 100 Acre Wood technically counts, but I don't think it does. Okay, I don't like coming here without limit form, but I'd rather do this than go all the way up through World That Never Was. Yeah, this is one of the fights that limit form, without limit form, kind of sucks. Because you're just sort of swinging for a while until eventually it throws you into the cutscene. Where with limit form, as I think I showed it in my last video, but all you gotta do is just essentially hit it with a Ragnarok. That's all it takes. I guess having another draw right before the struggle tournament is nice. Oh, this part is getting even more unbearable because my game is starting to lag a little bit. Not entirely sure why.
That's more like it.
Feather Charm. Is that all that was here? It is. Oh, fantastic. I wasted so much time just to get Peter Pan, of all things. Alright, well, time to go suffer through these organization battles. So I'm pretty sure that Twilight Town doesn't have a final boss. I'm fairly certain. Thank you, Donald and Goofy, for dying and sparing me the trouble of being able to turn into final form. That just would have been too much work. You really shouldn't have betrayed. Yeah, not having
Gotcha now.
once more in this fight. It sucks.
Back off. It's over. Take this. I lost.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'd definitely say out of all of the fights here in World Never Was, Zigbar is probably my bogey fight. I don't know why. But please, okay. That wasn't all. Nice to have Meg. final magnet spell. Oh, okay. Just juggle me, why don't you?
Yeah. You play the game quite well. Yeah.
Yeah, once I learned that little cheat code for Syax, he wasn't so much of a problem for me anymore. But even without that little cheat, he's a pretty simple one, especially with second chance on. Don't really have much to worry about because he can't one-shot me with any of his moves. 1 pages. So this has got to be the final proof then.
Yeah. Take this.
So, wasn't
Alright. Sure enough. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hop back into the Garden of Assemblage though.
Yeah.
Because if I go here, I get some extra levels. And there's still an important check on levels too, so if I can get it here, that'd be pretty cool.
Let's go.
Especially if it were like once more.
Yeah. Let's go.
That'd be very helpful for the
Let's go.
final Zemnis battle. I don't think they're gonna give it to me though. It's probably gonna be like on level 50. Yep. Alright, well we'll see what was there.
It's over.
There it is.
Gather.
It was Valor Form. Wow. And now here's gonna be the fun part. Trying to beat final Zemnis without once more. Or limit form.
anger and hate.
Basically relying solely on Riku to heal and my Reflect to do all the things.
Why don't you then?
Okay, well, you know, I didn't get to skip it, but I'll take it. Okay. And now we watch this epic cutscene again. And with the last of my magic.
That's it.
Alright. So it's about another 2.5 hour recording session. I probably will not be recording this long whenever I start recording newer games that I'm actually playing for the first time. But I don't know a good stopping point whenever I'm playing this. And I know a lot of it's going to get cut down because, let's see what the time. There's a few pauses in between, 2:18. So, but yeah, like I said though, because I know these are going to get cut down a lot, I feel a lot more comfortable playing all the way through them. Through it and then just editing down later. So whenever I actually start recording different games, probably be doing shorter sessions more than likely. What I did want to do real quick. Okay, so I did want to go ahead and just look up and see where some of this stuff was. Ended up level 42, so not too crazy high or low. Somewhere in the middle, I think, for most of these. But first and foremost, okay, so once more was going to be on the final torn page. So I was not going to be getting there anytime soon. Limit form. Okay, limit form I could have gotten if I had just gone back to Twilight Town. Let's see, Genie was on the Titan Cup. Chicken Little was on the Pain and Panic Cup. There's another fire in the 100 Acre Wood and also on Limit level 5. The final Blizzard was on Wisdom level 6. And the final 2 cures were both in Twilight Town. So, but yeah, all in all, I mean, not a bad run. Definitely the 2 most frustrating things were Grim Reaper having one of the proofs, because I'm not a fan of that boss battle, and then of course the fact that Zemnis 1 had the other proof, which is just I don't know. I feel like if you have to go to the world never was and complete it to be able to get one of the proofs, it feels like waste of time to get the promise charm. But all in all, I mean, another pretty successful seed. I know I'm definitely nowhere near the pro levels that I've seen some people play at, but this has definitely been fun. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break, so during this break I will have time to actually edit these 3 recording sessions and see how they came out, see what they look like. I know this is going to be weird at the end of the 3 videos, me talking about editing them, but this was fun though, and I do hope you guys enjoyed because again, I do have a lot of games that I want to record my gameplay on and just again, have some fun sharing and hopefully entertaining some people. With all that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and look forward to seeing what video games we've got in the future to play. But until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.